Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing what I usually put on the products I use and things like that. And then later on I will make an update on the Solotica lenses, as well as I don't know what else. But so let's get started. So the things that I use, I wash my face, and usually I just wash my face with water and oil, like a rocket oil. But twice a week I use this. It's $11 at CVS, so it's pretty good, as I've tried scrubs like the Glam Glow exfoliating mud, but I like this one better. As soon as you rinse it off, your skin is super smooth, and then all you need to do is put your moisturizer and then wait until that sinks in, and then everything else. So that's what I like to use twice a week, because it is against acne, so it's kind of drying, and I have dry skin, so I only use it twice a week. So I just got this, a little sample from Sephora, the Becca Backlight priming filter, and there have been so many really good reviews. And this alone, like really, one drop, when you squeeze out one pump of this, it's very shiny. So I mix this with the Makeup Forever primer, which is right here. They gave me a sample of that as well, the Makeup Forever Base Hydrating Primer. I mixed in whatever they gave me with one pump of the Becca Backlight priming filter, and that is so much better for my skin. Plus it's hydrating, so that's pretty cool. For foundation, I use the Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in medium 57. And this one it matches like the higher points of my face. The higher points of my face are lighter than the rest of my face, and then I have this part of my face is a lot darker, so it's a tad bit lighter for this part of the skin, but it matches everything else and it makes it look kind of balanced. This one, however, I don't know how it does it. CoverFX in N60, perfect match everywhere. And I only have a little bit left. This one I'm running out of because I use it almost every day. I've already hit the pan. And I actually don't know what like that crusty film is. If you guys can tell me, I don't know if it's because I dipped the applicator. I don't know if it's because I dipped the applicator in there while my primer was still wet, because I put on my primer and I don't really let it set, and then I do this and then on my face, and when I put it back to get more, it kind of created that film. I don't know if it's because of the primer or if it does that. That hasn't happened to my Kat Von D one. I've only used it for a month now. I mean, I guess it's getting a little crumbly too, or a little peely. Very few dots there, but both of them are really good. And then to contour, I've been using this lately because it matches my skin tone. I was using the Marc Jacobs the Marc Jacobs, this in Mirage filter, but I feel like the contour color is too light for my skin tone. It does show up, it is the perfect color when I use the Marc Jacobs foundation, full coverage foundation, which is this one. Oops, separated. In 54, honey medium. That's my skin. That's what was supposed to be the perfect match, but this, once it goes on me, it's a lot lighter. It looks a lot lighter. Not so much that I look white, but when I use that, the 54, I mean I'm confused. The 40 Mirage filter, that one is perfect for when I use that foundation. But when I was using other ones like the CoverFX or the Kat Von D, I like using also Marc Jacobs, but in hi-fi filter. So, and this one, the problem with this one is that the highlight shade is too dark for me. It's kind of like a blush actually, so I don't mind because I can still use it. And so I kept both. I was gonna exchange it. I was gonna exchange the Mirage filter for the hi-fi filter, but I was like, nah, they're both cool. So I kept them both. And the eyeshadow palettes I like using are Toffee's Chocolate Bonbons. I love this palette. This was the first like real Sephora palette I got, and I thought it was kind of scary actually, because I thought some of the colors I liked, but then I thought the other colors are not gonna look good on me, like the lighter colors. But surprisingly they do. My skin tone it does not pull off many colors. So I loved it. They're very pigmented, very smooth, and they are pretty universal. And I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Original. This stuff is, oh my god, holy grail. I've never had a holy grail product, but this one, my eyelids would get oily, and no matter what eyeshadow, even eyeliner, even if it wasn't so thick, it would crease, and the eyeliner would start sticking to my top lid. So I would have like liner here and then liner here, and the eyeshadow would just really crease up and look all caked up right there on the crease. It looked so terrible, and everything else was faded, and ugh, it was a nasty mess. But this is a lifesaver. I use this even when I'm not even gonna put on eyeshadow, just eyeliner. I use that before. So my favorite lip product of the moment is the Catnip color. Oh shoot, it's not focusing. Catnip color of the Anastasia liquid lipstick collection. My favorite color. It's not nude. On me, it's like a pinkish nude. Very, well, it's like more pinkish than nude, but it's very good for my skin colors. I'm tan, kind of olive with golden undertones. I don't know. Sometimes it's neutral. Like, I don't know. For the CoverFX, the custom cover drops, I was G60, which is for golden undertones, and for the powder and the cream, but I only used the powder, I matched with N60 neutral. But I mean, I'm pretty golden, I would say. So golden olive undertones. I'm not an expert, but that's what I've discovered so far. And I ordered some new stuff. I got my birthday gift because my birthday's in July, early July. I got this mascara, the Yves Saint Laurent Vinyl Couture in I'm the Clash, which is black, because I had gotten the sample for 100 of my Beauty Insider points, and it was pretty awesome. Another thing, like, I am part of the Play subscription, so that's where I got the Becca backlighting primer sample, and also what else? Oh yeah, the mascara, I bought the full size as well because I was so impressed. Before these, I was using the Buxom waterproof mascara. That is this one here. It's the waterproof lash mascara in Blackest Black, of course. And this one, the NARS mascara in Black Moon. I'll write them down in the description. But I got a little sample of this one, and this is so awesome. I like this. So not my favorite mascaras, I still love the Buxom one because it really separates them. It lengthens them significantly, and it really separates them. This one creates more volume and lengthening. They're really good. And this one does too, volume and lengthening. So these two are actually, the effects of them look very similar. So I decided to get them both because I couldn't make up my mind. They're not waterproof, which I don't like, but I guess I could coat them afterwards with the Buxom waterproof mascara. So now I have two of these sampler things, so I can give one to my mom and one to my sister because they're not into all this beauty stuff, but I like giving them nice stuff. And sometimes if I buy a product and I don't end up liking it, but my sister or my mom would probably like it, I just give it to them. I don't return it. I mean, maybe I should so I won't be so broke, but I don't. Another color I like for the liquid lipstick of Anastasia is the vintage color. It's a very purplish color. I'll swatch these later, and I'll probably post pictures, and I'll link them below so you can see them. This primer which is supposed to match the Marc Jacobs full cover foundation. It's pretty good. It's not so hydrating as the Makeup Forever Nourishing primer. That's the one I like to use. I actually bought that one because I got a sample of it, and I was having problems with the primers peeling on me. Like, I would put them on, sometimes I would let them sit and sometimes I wouldn't, So the times when I wouldn't, I guess that's why they would peel off when I started applying my foundation. But when I would let it sit, it still would kind of peel a little bit. So I don't know. So this one doesn't peel. It absorbs pretty fast and it doesn't peel. So I really like it for that. It is hydrating, but not super hydrating. So I got the Makeup Forever Nourishing primer, and that one is very hydrating and it absorbs fast and it's really good. And I think it's slightly cheaper than, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll post the prices and stuff below in the description box. The moisturizer I love to use, this one. It smells so clean and fresh and slightly floral, and it absorbs so fast. It feels like you're just putting water, but you know how water just like stays on your skin and rolls off? This one like absorbs into your skin and it feels so good to wear it. I love it. I wanted to try the red one, the one that's more hydrating, but I've heard a lot of in the reviews that one gets a little greasy, so I don't know. I might. My favorite blush is the NARS Sex Appeal. That was the first NARS blush I ever got, and I loved it. It's like really pale pink, and I thought, I don't know if I could pull this off, but I used it, and oh my god, I've already hit the bottom of the pan on the first one I got. So I bought another one that came in today with my mascaras. The other thing I ordered was the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Opal. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this, but I never got it because I was like, I don't use highlighters. Well, back then I didn't use highlighters, and so when I first heard about highlighters, Becca had come out with her Champagne Pop, and that was claimed to be a universal shade, so I was like, I'll go with that one because it's safer, and I don't want to buy something that doesn't go with my skin tone and I look really weird and freaky. So I got the Champagne Pop. Very pigmented. It is so pigmented. Like, I just literally dip my brush, one tap, and apply it, and that's it. I don't need to use more than that. So I've had this already for a year, and it's still not even probably halfway through the pan. It's so much. This will last me. But I was thinking, I should get a new color, because in the play box, no, actually this was not in the play box. This was actually one of the samples that you order when you're checking out. There was a code, like Instaglow or something, and they gave me the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, the liquid one in Opal. How might I have it with me? I don't know where I put it, but I really liked how it looked. It looked a lot more natural, not so shiny as this one Champagne Pop, because maybe, I mean, I didn't notice it back then, or now, well actually back then, that it was a little too gold. Not like, it's not too gold, but it's more gold than I would like. And the Opal one, apparently, the liquid one at least, doesn't. I got the Opal in powder, even though I had the sample in liquid form. So I'm gonna see how this goes on. Actually, I'm gonna look at it right now. So new, and comes with the little film. And I don't know why, I love keeping the packaging of the things that I like. So I put the film back in the box and then put the box in this special bag that's filled with boxes of products that I like. So, what is it? Ooh. I can't really see it. The color doesn't really show. It looks paler in the screen than it does in real life. But it looks nice. Should I swatch it? Okay, I'll swatch it. Ooh. One swipe, and that's a light swipe. Oh my god. You know, I shouldn't have tried the Becca the Becca highlighters as my first highlighter, because now I'm used to the good stuff. So no, I can't go back. Though I have heard good things about the Moonstone, the CoverFX highlighter drops. Oh, I wanted to get them when they had the VIB Rouge event, but I didn't have that much money at that time, so I was like, oh. And now I have to wait because actually right now I don't have a job, and I'm applying to jobs and it's hard. So I'm pretty broke right now. I'm living off of what's left of my savings, and I'm buying shit. So it looks so nice. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go do my makeup, and then I'll see. And then I'm gonna film another video about the contacts, an update for the contacts, because I really need to do that. Okay, bye.